Well, hello there, you sweet, dummy, thick toe beans. It's your boy, Them Curvy Toes, and we are back today playing Void Scrappers. It is another Bullet Heaven style roguelike. I know I talked about this one in a previous video. It's Vampire Survivors, but you're a spaceship fighting other spaceships. I'm really loving this one, as you can see here from this little meter in the bottom right corner. That is the meta progression meter, as far as I can tell, and unlocks and all that. 38%, and I have not owned it for very long, so definitely a game I've been really enjoying. I've yet to win a run, but today, Beans, today is that day. So give me an early like for that sweet W we are about to achieve. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to become a member of the sweet, sensual Toe Bean army. And let me know in the comments anything that you want your boy with the curviest toes to know. With that out of the way, let's get into the gameplay. There are a couple of different pilots that you can have, and they all have kind of their own special abilities. Who I am going to be playing as, though, is my favorite, the Crystal Boy Prismatics. He has an orbiting prism, which makes more lasers when you hit it with your laser. It'll make sense in a second, I promise. So this is a very minimalistic style. As you can see here, that orbiting blue crystal around us is the aforementioned prism that shoots more lasers. Let me see if I can hit it with our laser. And see, there you go. It turns into a dubstep show. This is reminds me a lot of like Galaga, and I don't know about you guys, but I had a couple of those, like, you know, plug and play TV games when I was a kid, where you'd, like, you know, it had like a joystick and you could plug it into your TV and just like play, son of a bitch, play retro games right on your TV without a console or anything. And Galaga was one of them that I played the absolute shit out of. So as you can see here, they're dropping little gray giblets, and that is the same as XP's. Now that big old green cubey boy is actually a weapon up, which is the same as like getting a new ability in Vampire Survivors. Only bosses drop weapon ups, and so there's 3 tiers. I'm gesturing at the screen again for some reason. There's 3 tiers on each of these, and when you get the 3rd tier, you actually get an ultimate ability, which is really cool. A lot of meta progression. So there's three red orbs above my health bar there. That is our shield. So you have your 3 hits you can take on your shield, and then after that you can take 1 more hit on just your ship without a shield, and that will kill you. And explosion damage, we are not specking towards explosions. There are going to be 4 main types of weapons in this game. There's going to be lasers, orbitals, projectiles, and explosions. Obviously, this homie, the Prismatics boy with his prism, we're going to want to spec towards lasers. And this game, especially with this character, you can turn your spaceship into just a dubstep light show. Really enjoy this game. It is very fast-paced. My old eyes and shoddy reflexes really struggle to keep up, but I am loving it. So as you can see here, there's like a ×2 on this upgrade, so there's a chance to get a double and triple level ups on some of your abilities. There's actually an ability to help increase the chance of that happening. Very cool. Always a good feeling to get a double or a triple upgrade on something you're speccing into. And that guy with the skull right there is a boss, so he will give us another weapon. Hopefully it'll be another precision laser or whatever we already have 2 stacks of, and then we can get the ultimate weapon, and I can kind of show that off. It'll be difficult to do that with him on our jock. This does have a dash ability with iframes, so you can see there I kind of sped up and always get at least ×2 upgrades when shield is depleted. Well, I don't want our shield to be depleted, so I will avoid that in its entirety. I don't want to jinx it. I'm feeling this is going to be a good run, Bean. And the special ability on this character, as you saw we just picked there, is the ability that to have lasers spawn more lasers. Laserception. I love it. And we are going to take laser cooldown of 4%, so our lasers will fire just a wee bit faster. Just a wee bit faster. I keep doing an Irish accent on these videos, and I don't know why. I haven't watched Jacksepticeye in years. But as you can see, you do get some iframes on the... ooh, dodge that projectile. So close. You do get some iframes on that dodge. You can kind of dash through enemies. Very, very nice to... kind of swoop into a heavily populated area and grab some XP. We're gonna take a double upgrade on our laser cooldown, so we fire even more often than we already were. And for now, we're just trying to make our way around and not take any damage. Kill a few spaceship boys along the ways. Ah, yes, laser damage. 10% extra damage on all laser abilities, which, unless we get very, very unlucky with the rolls, is going to be a 10% global damage boost on this character. Come on. Yay! Let's, I always like to try and hit the laser prism as much as possible. Always very satisfying to just see an absolute excision concert going on. Laser range and laser size. We're gonna go with range. We want our lasers to reach further. We do want them to be dummy thicker as well, but having a little more range, especially with this kind of more short range one, is gonna be good. Ooh, skirted ever so nimbly, and we are going to increase the thickness anyways. Loving the enemy design, loving the, like, very retro color palette that the dev has going on here. So another prime example of an early access game done right. I feel like they pushed out a fair bit of new content that I've seen. God damn it. Busy talking about how good the developer's doing, and then his or her game decides to just bend me over and try and straighten out my toes. I don't love that. And we are going to get double laser cooldown, fire all the lasers, all the much fasterness, and we're gonna yeet over there and get a weapon. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. We are going to get our ultimate laser ability. I don't remember what this does. This one that fires in like a clock hand, like clockwise or something? Nope, maybe not. Maybe it's just one really, really big laser, and I am totally okay with that, if I'm being honest. Ooh, I'm gonna take our dash there. Boomerang bullets. Well, we don't have any bullets, and we don't have any orbitals, so I guess dash cooldown it is. Fuck me. The dash ability is absolutely paramount later in the game. You will not survive if you do not use your dash to maximum effectiveness. And we got another boss coming here, which means another weapon upgrade when we take him down. And we're gonna take lasers. Have a more lasers, much more laser-rier lasers. And here's another shield up, so that is going to enable us to be able to sponge a little bit more damage. And this is one of the bosses that's just like a big old cargo frigate of murder. I don't know if that's the technical term. My spacefaring days are still ahead of me, I suppose. Elon, holla at your boy. Let me get on SpaceX. Just kidding. Fuck all of that. I think I talked about that in a previous video. I can't remember. But I would never, in any of the wildest fever dreams I've ever had, hop on a spaceship. So much bad shit happens in space. Like anywhere that there's the chance of like a pressure change sucking my eyeballs right out of my skull, that's not for me. That's not a place I want to be kicking it. Call me a coward, call me a homebody, whatever you will, but my couch is a lot more comfortable than having my intestines liquefied by a dramatic pressure change. And I don't know about y'all, but liquefied intestines is not how I was planning on spending my my holiday season here. Speaking of, Ooh, triple ripper, boys of scrap gain. So scrap is the little gray, more or less XP orbs. But speaking of holidays, Beans, happy holiday season to you and yours, whatever holidays y'all tend to, or y'all want to celebrate. Christmas, Festivus, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I don't judge. I judge a toe bean by the love that they show, not by the holidays they celebrate or something like that. I don't know. It sounded more poetic in my head. Like most of the drivel that comes out of my mouth, and then I say it and I'm just like, what the fuck was that? So what I'm wondering, Beans, is there a chance for our laser was spawned off of another laser to spawn another laser in and of itself? Because if we get that chance high enough, like I feel like that could get real weird. We're gonna take more laser thickness. I mean, that our laser is like probably twice as wide as our ship now. I'm not really sure who's firing a gun twice as wide as their ship. I think our boy Prismatics might be trying to overcompensate, but you know, if that's what makes him happy, then so be it. I am merely here to acquiesce his requests, kill all the enemies that we possibly can. Another triple ripper on scrap gain, boys. I don't know, like why I started doing that, just like a shoddy Australian accent, but minigun, I haven't seen that before. Oh well, son of a bitch. None of these are going to be lasers, and if there is a reroll, I have not unlocked it. That is unfortunate, but we are going to take minigun just because I haven't seen it before, and I like the idea of a chain gun just firing away on our spacefaring vessel. And we are going to take a double rip on laser cooldown. Would be really nice if we could get some more laser weapons, but you know, miniguns are also a thing, I suppose. As you can see there, using the dash to kind of duck into some areas where we're not, where there's not able to get to because of so many enemies. There's another boss, and he's gonna give us a laser. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. Hey, a magnet. So as you can, I'm sure, imagine, the magnet acts the same as a magnet in every other game of this genre and picks up all the XP laying about in the area. We are actually going to take the triple ripper of the dash cooldown. Like I said, that is absolutely paramount in this game later on to stay alive and keep the alien frigates from munching on your toes. Not in the fun, you know, my uncle just got out of prison kind of way either. Well, add that to the list of really fucked up shit I've said today. We're going to take an upgrade to laser size again. And we are going to take laser cooldown then as well. And I really want to try and, there we go, kill this boss, take out some of the mobs with the crystal. Nice thing about this prism is that it's real easy to hit when your lasers are this wildly dummy thick. Oh, I might have, oh, okay, we just barely made it out of there with our iframes. We're gonna take scrap gain. Ooh-wee. Our dash was not ready there, but we still managed to avoid taking damage, which is always good. The one thing I will say about this particular character is this game plays at such a frantic and hectic pace that I keep one weapon when going ultimate or laser damage, but also quicker ultimates. We're gonna take that. Is that this game is so fast-paced that I oftentimes think that my own prism is an enemy, and I try and dodge out of the way of my own prism when I'm, especially later on when shit gets real crazy. We're gonna, there we go. Ooh, okay, just barely made it out of there with our iframes. we're actually we're gonna take a magnet range boost so we can pick up the scrap from further away. And really want to kill this boss wherever he's at. I would hate to have two bosses on the screen simultaneously, but this is one of those bosses that is a little bit slower, so he tends to get caught up in the mobs quite often. There we go. That is... Oh my god, we haven't done, like, shit for damage to him either. It's okay, Beans. We're gonna get there, don't you worry. Dare I go with double thickness lasers? Why not, right? The more ships we're hitting, the more damage we're doing, the more scrap we're creating, the more ships we can hit ad infinitum to infinity and beyond. Buzz Lightyear is, I mean, kind of a lunatic, but a great character nonetheless. I always felt like whoever wrote Toy Story, like they had a Sid in their life as a kid. Like, they had a really fucked up friend or next door neighbor, and just like this was their catharsis on that unhealthy relationship from their childhood. I don't know if it's factual, but it just seems oddly specific. Like the writer of Toy Story was targeting a Sid of their own. I mean, we all have our Sid, right? Unless you are the Sid. If you don't have a Sid, you were the Sid, so, you know, spoiler alert to all you psychos out there. I still love you, but stop burning toys. Them shits are expensive. We're going to take another 10% on damage. I want to really start clearing out some of these trash mobs around this boss if we can, because as you can see, he has not taken much in the way of damage whatsoever. We're going to try and string him along here. Fire our laser at him as best we can. We're putting a ton of damage downrange somewhere. There we go. Yeah, okay. Now we're melting him. Woo-wee. Luckily, our speed here doing wonders for us. Ooh. And the dash proving ever so useful in surviving the onslaught of the alien hordes yet again. And we're going to do 15% chance for lasers to spawn another laser. Because more lasers. And I think that's the only explanation needed, sweet beans. And we got another weapon up. Let's go with a... yes, the unstable plasma beam. Ooh, or a single laser that rotates a full circle. I don't know which one I want, Beans. We're gonna go with plasma sweep. I want 360 degrees of lasers. I think... Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying really hard to look for my laser beam. Automatically kill bosses when they are below 15% health. I don't really love that upgrade, because, I mean, bosses are not that hard to kill. It's the trash mobs you gotta worry about. We're actually gonna take the scrap magnet range boost. I know it was the only one that wasn't a double upgrade, but that's something I feel like we've been sorely lacking in, so want to make sure that we can gather the upgradey bits from further away whenever possible. Ooh, okay. There we go. Now you can see... yes, a shield. Let's go get that. And dash over there. Just beeline for this shit, because that is of the utmost importance. I'm not good enough at this game to avoid taking damage in its entirety. Always get at least ×2 upgrades when shield is depleted. Again, I don't want to deplete my shield. And if and when I do deplete my shield, it will inevitably be the premier thing on my mind to fix. This is one of the faster bosses. He is coming for our sweet spaceship laser toes, but luckily he's not faster than us, I don't believe, and it actually makes it easier to kill him because he's so constantly on us. There we go, boom. Another rip of the plasma sweep, and we did take that upgrade, so when we get the ultimate on the plasma sweep, we will get that ultimate, as well as a level 1 plasma sweep will be kept. So I had not seen that before, but very, very cool upgrade. And I feel allows you to start scaling damage a lot easier into the later levels when you only need 2 upgrades to crack an ultimate once you grab that. And even now, our build isn't anywhere near busted, but we are putting a lot of lasers out into this universe, making all kinds of friends. What is our shield at? You know what? We're gonna restore a shield point. None of those were 4 lasers. And you know, if nothing's gonna be too terribly useful for us, and they offer me the opportunity to survive longer, why wouldn't I take it? Why would I not take it, Beans? You can see here the boss just pretty much committing dead on our butt lasers. Photon prism, multiple laser beams targeting random enemies. I heard lasers and I am in. So once you start getting a handful of laser abilities, especially with that, you know, chance to spawn lasers to spawn other lasers, this shit can get real wild, as I'm sure you can imagine. And there we go, nimbly dodging there, just kind of making our way around collecting XP. I would love a magnet at some point in the near future, because I feel like there is a metric shit ton of XP laying in the center of that mass of enemies that I am unfortunately not confident enough in the range of our dash to do anything about. We're going to try it. And we're going to take laser damage. And so we did get through there just barely with the iframes. I don't think I want to try that again without some upgrades to our dash length, though. So this one might actually be faster than us. I need to hydrate, Beans. This is getting stressful. Excuse me, another, I believe that is 9% if my math is correct on our laser range. And this is just a giant space crawfish ship just coming at us. Oh, I'm terrified. Oh, God. I don't know how we didn't take damage there. I'm not going to argue with it. But, yeah, this is the point in the game generally where it gets a little bit hectic. Our damage is falling off a little bit, as you can see. But, as I said, the dash is going to be key, knowing when to use it. You know, and it's the reality is sometimes you put yourself in a position where you have to take a hit. Times 2 and times 3 upgrades, chance boost. I gotta take laser damage, Beans. I gotta take laser damage because what the hell hit me? I think the boss is in fact faster than us and finally caught up to our sweet spaceship toes. But he is almost dead. So that should do it. There we go. And we are going to get another... Ooh, Beans. We're going to get... So this is going to give us an ultimate of Plasma Sweep and a level 1 Plasma Sweep. That is 2 attacks for the price of 1. Let's go. And so I believe this one is just a constantly spinning beam now once you get the ultimate of that Plasma Sweep. It does get a little hard to see eventually with all the lasers going on, but, you know, if there's enough lasers happening that you can't see, then there probably aren't enough enemies that you have to worry about it. So, I think that's just a basic logic pattern or something. I'm not really a logical human being, but, you know, it sounded good. Another boss. I really want some more lasers, so this couldn't have come at a more opportune moment in the time-space continuum. Damage boost we are going to take, No, that's the coward's way out. We're gonna take laser cooldown. More lasers, more fasterlessly. And dashing through the space, killing all these aliens. I think I did that song already, and my risk of rain to the video. Oh don't know how we didn't take damage there. My blood pressure is through the roof, but these lasers are through theirs. So the trash mobs really aren't giving us too much of a hard time. We're going to have to keep scaling damage as we go on, obviously, because that's just the way these games work. But that should be another weapon. Yes, please. And another upgrade on the Photon Prism, which is the multiple laser beam shooting random targets. And ooh, once we get the ultimate on that, it can get real weird real quick. The size of these lasers is insane. It's like damn near triple the girth of our little crystal ship. So Prismatics, my friend, I know that the girls on the Crystal Planet may not have loved you, but I do. I just want you to know that. Now, I have seen that these shield upgrades can spawn when you still have shield left, so that's always cool. Like, if you're good at the game, you can stockpile them. I am not, so I cannot, but, you know, it's nice to know that the option is there for some of you toe beans that are much more skilled than I am. It is not difficult to be that, so I have faith in you. And here's another one of these space crawfish. Gonna, yep, use some iframes to get a swath of XP there. And our dash is ready yet again, so we're gonna cut through those boys and do the exact same thing. With these faster bosses, the enemy ships can actually act as more of a benefit than anything. They do kind of bounce off of one another. There is some sort of collision system in place for the enemy. We are over 200% on laser size beams. That is, are we busted yet? We'll see. We'll see, beans. Shit. I still see enemies on the screen. I still see alien spaceships. They haven't completely given up hope of destroying our vessel. So when we get to that point, then we will call it GG's again. I guess we'll just take another upgrade on minigun. I kind of forgot we had it. Really would love to get the ultimate on this other ability as well. But, you know, you don't always get what you want, and when you do, sometimes you realize it's not what you need. Wisdom from them curvy toes. Put that on your Facebook motivational posts. I mean, you can if you want. You can even give me credit for it if you want to destroy the credibility of your of your post. Holy shit, 227% laser size. You know, is there a hard cap? Can I get these lasers the size of the entire screen? That'd be cool. I would 100% be down with that. And yeah, right now we're starting to look like an EDM concert. Skrillex himself would be jealous of the light show we got going on here. Skrillex still a thing? I know he went back to, from first to last for a while there. He was like, just kidding, I'm not done being Sunny Moore. And then, like, he went and made, like, post-hardcore again for a while there. Which, you know, I'm a huge fan of them from back in my emo days, which, as aforementioned, is definitely still right now. Like, I really did enjoy Skrillex, too, you know? Get out of that refrigerator right now! Wub, 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 wub. You know, that's my jam. Still, best EDM concert I've ever been to. I saw Deadmau5 2-3 years ago, whenever the Cube 3 tour was, and holy shit, beans. That was, like, insane. Well, ultimate on laser or ultimate on minigun, I think that choice is very, very clear there. We're going to take an ultimate on Photon Prism. Raw ultimate! And we are just really putting lasers into the stratosphere now. We have become more laser than ship at this point. But oh beans. Oh sweet beans, we are just getting started. I'm not really sure like where or when the endgame boss is. We are at threat 39. I don't know what that means. We don't need any more. We don't need any more laser sight. Maybe the threat meter. Oh, so that increases enemy health and stuff, I guess. Normally, I'm too busy focused on the imminent death surrounding me on all sides to look at that. Oh, question marks. Time to end this. That looks like a final boss to me. Yeah, that's a final boss if I've ever seen one. I've been playing video games long enough to, god damn it, to know what a final boss looks like, and that is a final boss for sure. He is definitely faster than us, which I do not love. However, we will get there, Beans. I have faith. I do not have faith. What are all of these things doing right now? Holy shit, Beans. The stress. The stress is so much. Are we even hitting the other ship? Alright, well, I am certainly far less talkative now that whatever the hell this thing is... Oh, that's a really sick boss to, like, I'm terrified right now, 100% freaking out, but what a cool enemy design. Really a nice sense of scale and uniquity to that boss. What is... Everything's shooting at us. This is... I'm the one with the bullets, not you. This is a bullet heaven, not a bullet hell. God damn it, Beans. I hope... Yes! Yes! Oh, Beans. That may have been the key to victory right there. That shield may well have been the link between life and death for us. Alright, so we're gonna kind of let him catch up a little bit here. I don't know if he's actually faster than us, or if I was just flying around like a jag earlier. What the hell hit me? Get out of here. How much more damage can... Oh, there is a health bar above him. Yes, Beans, yes. Oh, I do not know how we didn't take damage there. By all accounts, we definitely hit one of those ships with no health left. If the game does... Okay, maybe... Oh, Beans. We're so close. I can almost taste it. Oh, Beans. Beans. Beans, Beans. I need to calm down after that. Holy shit. Well, Beans, there you have it. That is going to be Void Scrappers, another wonderful, wonderful Bullet Heaven style roguelike. Seriously, I am loving this game so much. Go check it out for yourself on Steam. It's not too much money either. So, as always, thank you so much, you guys, for coming and hanging out with me and checking out the content that I'm creating. I love all of you so much. Thank you for all the likes, all the subscribes, all the love that you are showing the channel. You guys are the absolute fucking best. Don't you ever forget it. I'll see you, sweet Tobeans, in the next one. Okay, bye. Mwah.
Remember, Tobeans, like, comment, subscribe,
or else I'll cry myself to sleep tonight.